Good morning, YTPC. Philly Piper Mike here. Thursday, July 15th. It's currently 75 degrees, going up to 91. Again. Today I'm smoking my Briarworks C12 full bent billiard, wire rusticated, caramel stem. Another one of those pipes I was really surprised by how well they smoked, and just this is one of my favorite pipes. I mean, it was cheap. I think $100, $120. You know, it's got a nice big bowl head on it, but not too, probably group 3 maybe. Awesome acrylic stem. And yeah, Briarworks just has great pipes. The one thing that I was bummed out about, speaking of Briarworks, was I made a video a while back and I got their like the 2021 Pipe of the Year. Which I forget what they called it. I don't know if it was, I can't remember what they called it, but it was like, I loved it. It was awesome. And I smoked it once. I made that video, and then when I was just kind of looking at it, admiring it, and I saw that there was like a hairline crack, like right on the shank, and I'm like, oh man. So I figured it was Pipe of the Year. I'm sure they had a bunch more, and sent it back to Smoking Pipes. They gave me credit, and they're like, unfortunately, we don't have any more. You know, we're not sure when we're going to get them. And I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll let you know. That was months ago, and they still haven't gotten any. So I really hope that they, I'm sure I could track one down if I really wanted to, but, yeah, I was bummed out about that. Anyway, today in this Briarworks C12, I'm smoking 3 Nuns Green, which is, the Virginia Perique. Virginia Perique is what they say, but it's definitely got Kentucky in it. Virginia, Kentucky, and Perique. In those orders, I'd say it's Virginia forward with some Kentucky as the second player, and then Perique kind of rounds it out. It's really good. I haven't smoked this in probably a year or two. Whenever they got released is when I bought them. Could be a few years for now. I think it was 19 maybe when I bought them. This is really good. Again, this tastes like a lot of the other McBaron coin cut Virginia, Kentucky, Perique blends. You know, Club Blend, Stockton. They all have similar qualities, similar tastes, similar profiles, with probably a little bit more of this, pinch more of that, pinch more of this. This is good though. This is really good. I'm just a big fan of really most things McBaron makes. Everything they make is good. This morning not McBaron. I don't think it's no. I smoked some Peter. God, I forgot to brush my beard, and it's all like it's bothering me. Peter Stokeby's Navy Flake, luxury Navy Flake, which is one of those awesome blends. I don't know if I've done the review on that or not, but if I have it, I'm going to. I bought a bunch of that a long time ago, and I have some, and I've been smoking through it. That's got probably 4 or 5 years of age on it. It's just really good. But yeah, you know, if you like Virginia and Kentucky, Virginia Barriques, these are good. The one thing I noticed about the Three Nuns is it seems that like this is a tad bit moister than the yellow. They tend to feel like they might be dry, and the coins aren't like you get in at least the tins that I have. The coins were real broken up, real loose. You know, out of the top of the jar, I picked up a big clump of it, and there was maybe 2 or 3 coins. The rest of it was all just kind of like shredded coin, which is fine. I just kind of stuff it all in there anyway. What I usually like to do with the McBaron blends, the coin blends, is, you know, grab 3 coins, fold them, stuff them, 3 more, fold them, stuff them, and then put some loose on top. But with the Three Nuns stuff, you kind of just shove it in there. This could definitely be an all-day smoke. It's nice and sweet. You get the sweetness from the Virginia, but you also, I feel like the Kentucky is pretty sweet. Or if they have maybe like, I don't know if they have like a topping or a casing, aside from like the sugar water that McBaron usually puts on there. It's nice though. And apparently, like I know smoking pipes and cigars, this stuff hasn't been available. When you go on tobaccoreviews.com, it doesn't say it says it's currently available. I was able to track it because somebody one of my subscribers, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, was from Canada, and he's like, hey, you know, I looked on smoking pipes and it's not available. So I looked up there, and I looked up pipes and cigars. They didn't have it. And then I jumped on Turbo Tin, and I found it. I think Watch City had it, maybe. Iwan Reese. So it's available, but it doesn't seem to be available from any of the big. I didn't check for Noggins, but it doesn't seem to be available from like the larger online tobacco outlets. Tomorrow I'm going to do the Three Nuns original. And that'll be the trio of Three Nuns. You definitely get the on a retro hail. You get the Perique, a little bit of the spicy burn, but you only tend to get it on the retro hail. Yeah, what I might do after. I kind of forgot I had it because I had it in a I don't know if it was 4th generation. I think it was it was like an orange box. It's called like PD Kentucky or PD something. It was a special release one. It's kind of expensive. It was like, I think, almost $30 for like a 100-gram tin. It was like in a special cedar box, like a special edition release. And I kind of forgot about it, and it kind of dried out a little bit. So put it in a jar, and rehydrated it. Which personally, to me, anytime I have to rehydrate a blend, I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel. I feel like it loses something. I feel like it's not as good as it was, or maybe it's just in my head. You know, you play that like it's too dry, bone dry, then you rehydrate it, and it's like, oh, it's too wet, and then you let it dry out again. It's like, I hate playing that up and down, up and down, up and down game. So I really try to just jar my stuff right away if it's something that I'm worried about the moisture content, because I tend to just lose interest in it if it dries out. Now, I've wasted so many blends that way, where I've got, you know, when I was ordering, you know, 10, 12 blends, like bulk blends in like an ounce or two at a time, and they'd come in Ziploc bags, and, you know, I wasn't jarring up 10, 15 blends at a time, and I'll get it, and then I would just forget about it. It'd be in a box, and then when I would when I would friggin' figure, oh yeah, I left them in the box, it'd be like super crispy, especially if they're ribbon cut. It's like, yeah, I end up just tossing them. It's a waste, but really good. Getting better as you go. What am I drinking today? I'm drinking some Beyond Black from Black Rifle Company. Black Rifle Coffee Company. Delicious. All their coffee is really good. If you haven't tried Black Rifle Coffee Company, I highly suggest it. Besides the fact that they make awesome blends, they're always coming out with special releases and monthly blends. Veteran owned, you know, most of their employees are veterans. They really stand for what I believe in. American made, you know. They take care of the veterans, veteran owned. They do a lot of charity for different veteran causes. So that alone right there is room enough, or reason enough for me to support them. But on top of that, they just make really great coffee. And they got a thing, like I'm waiting for my coffee machine to come, my newer one. So I have a K-Cup, and they have this thing, it's called like the utility box or something. It's like, it looks like a giant ammo case. I think there's like 48 K-Cups in there. There's like 4 different blends. There's a dozen of each. When you get that, it'll last you a while. You get the variety of all of it. It's good. They'll deliver right to your house, which is cool. You can do a subscription or auto order, where it'll show up every 2 weeks or week or month or whatever it is. So definitely really good coffee. Anyway, guys, I think I've rambled on enough this morning. Just out the light before work. Turn into my parking spot. So you guys, Thursday, one more day, and then it's the weekend. We're almost there. Light at the end of the tunnel. Hope you guys have a great Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. And remember, the left lane is for passing. See you guys.